This video is audio only. When you think of a YouTuber, you imagine unparalleled success, living the dream, and making stacks of money. I had the same perception too, until I became a YouTuber. Unfortunately, the truth is somewhat disappointing. 1. You sacrifice who you are for what society wants. We tend to think YouTubers have an abundance of creative freedom. Although that can be partly true, the larger you get conformed to the topic that grew your channel. Sure, nobody's stopping you from switching your genre, but your channel will take a massive beating. I've personally felt the happiest when I was a small channel when it didn't matter what I made because nobody was watching. Also, when your channel grows, so does the variety of interests from all your viewers. You get so worried to appease everyone that you're not even enjoying making videos yourself and nobody's happy with your content. 2. Glorification of numbers, fame, and money. YouTube culture has ultimately changed our view on internet fame. Once perceived as only possible for a handful of creators, every day more wannabe YouTubers join the platform to endure the trail of fame. Although some may be making videos just to highlight their interests, I'm certain that the majority seek financial stability. Because if it truly were just a passion, you can just post videos on a personal Pinterest or Facebook page where you don't make much money. All the creators who chase for views remind me of a clump of fish fighting for the fish food. I truly believe you are the happiest when you're being yourself, but I rarely see this among the largest behemoths of YouTube. Far too often, I see advice from large creators to create videos about the most popular topics, gossip about all the possible money-making ventures, and tips for getting more subs and views. To truly find love for YouTube, one must find a purpose other than, I want to be rich, or I want views and subs. No example could be more apparent than Mr. Beast. He's found purpose in helping others by giving away a lot of money. The unhealthy adoration of fame has bled much more than just the YouTube bubble and has been more relevant than at any time in human history. Think about it. So many people on YouTubers or any social media following have thousands or millions of so-called admirers, but we are also the loneliest in all of human history. How many people actually have thousands or millions of friends? I'm looking at a 0. Look, I'm not trying to be a boomer, I'm only 16, but I think society's praise for fame as well as money is quite misguided. As shocking as the truth could be, the largest YouTubers are often lonely. You have trust issues for those who only befriend you for your popularity and wealth. Some YouTubers grind so hard that they sacrifice social gatherings and lose close relationships. To clarify, money, fame, and statistical numbers aren't evil ideas, but they are often addicting to have on YouTube and can be overwhelming. 3. The Great Fall. Many small creators aspire to grow to the top of their niche, whether that be vlogs, gaming, or whatever, but hardly any of them consider the inevitable downfall. Losing relevance sometimes may be even more detrimental than losing wealth. Some accept this stagnation while others adapt, but clearly doing so somewhat vanquishes who they are and what they used to enjoy. Believe it or not, the downfall of YouTubers has regularly driven them off the platform. How often do you see an admired figure slow their upload schedule until he or she rarely posts at all? Oh yeah, that's me too. However, that's just the tip of the iceberg. 4. Unparalleled Work. I can admit to be guilty of this too, but we underestimate the effort that YouTubers put in their handicrafts. The work can be overwhelming, stress out individuals, and create anxiety. Creators doubt their work and worry about whether the video is even that good. When a creator doesn't upload for 2 weeks, I subconsciously wonder what he or she is doing. Is he slacking, procrastinating, what's going on? Even though this video seems lazily put together, it will probably take over 10 hours to complete, which is on the very low end of time creators put into their videos. To demonstrate, as a high school student, my outside life can throw a lot of curveballs. This frequently overshadows the time that I can dedicate to YouTube, and I'm certainly not the only one. Many YouTubers struggle with balancing their outside work or college with their YouTube aspirations. Personally, I'm not going to pretend that my life is so busy that I can't catch my breath because procrastination, social pressure, and momentum have negatively affected my upload schedule. Furthermore, occasionally I am the culprit of destroying whatever previous YouTube momentum that I once had. 5. Remember when we all had fun? YouTubers have been viewed as commonly individualistic. In actuality, the creator often doesn't carry the entire workload. For instance, although Mr. Beast is viewed as an individual creator, he has a friend posse that can distribute the attention that would have been put all on him. Despite some exceptions, YouTube is more enjoyable to do with others. For comparison, you rarely ever see a movie or TV show run by one person. He or she usually needs a production team, co-hosts, and guests to spice the atmosphere. So why does YouTube need to be the exception? Frequently, when the work of a YouTuber is placed on one person, he or she can get pretty stressed, burned out, or feel extremely inefficient. 6. Instability. From the start of the possibility of making a living on YouTube, doubts about the reliability of such a career have always persisted. Your current success is often drastically changed by how well your video does. If you go through a shaky period where your videos don't do too well, you don't make as much money, therefore, you get discouraged. Although the money issue hasn't really applied to me much, I do sometimes feel like a failure when my videos tank, even if this isn't an accurate representation. On the other hand, when your videos do better than expected, you feel on top of the world. YouTube changes very quickly, and the strategies of making the best videos also changes. Unlike a regular job, every creator has some influence over another's success, and your YouTube career is never guaranteed to be permanent. The wrap up. Although I've probably made YouTubing appear to be pretty terrible, creating videos has its bouquet of benefits. Unfortunately, you won't see a video discussing the negatives of YouTube being promoted to the homepage because why would a company advertise a video warning about the drawbacks of being a creator? Like any hobby or occupation, YouTube has its positives and negatives. But when the benefits are pushed as a pedestal and the drawbacks aren't even considered, YouTubers who get a slap of reality are more likely to have trouble dealing with the detriments. Like them, I had to wake up the hard way. But if you're a YouTuber who knows the challenges, you will be much more prepared for the obstacles ahead.